Hi, my name is Siddhi Kulkarni. I am a Hindu Brahmin with my origins in India. I had been exposed to religious diversity since I was a child, as I was born in California, one of the most diverse places of the world. This is my story of California pluralism. My religious history started when I moved back to India. Hinduism is what I followed. I got to experience the rich culture of India around, learn Indian values from my family. I was brought up in Pune, a small town in Maharashtra. My parents were too brought up there, molded in Indian values. Hinduism for me was about colorful festivals, dedicated prayers, and developing Indian spirituality. The migration helped me understand the culture, its richness and importance. My grandparents grew up in Pushpanagar, a small town in Maharashtra. My grandfather was a farmer in a village there. Their spiritual history was mostly dedicating themselves through prayers to Lord Ganesh. Thus, my father grew up with this religious background. My mother was too born in a Hindu family. Her father lived in an army area, thus she was always surrounded by diverse cultures. Together, they both wanted to bring me up in their own culture and teach me what they had learned as a child. When my parents moved to California, they were under the impression that California was full of Christianity. They weren't aware of its diverse cultures. On arriving there, they were in awe of the assortment. During Ganesh festivals, multiple communities would come together and celebrate it. Many people would participate in kirtans and bhajans done. During Holi, everybody would come together to play colors and dedicate themselves to Lord Durga, one of the most important goddesses to Indian culture. There were institutions in California which would help the Indian people who were brought up in America gain knowledge about their culture. They would arrange Bhangra, Kathak, and Bharatanatyam workshops. I attended the Bharatanatyam workshop and I was fascinated by the dance form, and I ultimately ended up learning and performing its final stage known as Arangetram. Fascinated by the multiple yoga institutions available in California, my parents joined the Holistic Yoga Institution as they wanted to continue practicing yoga as they did before in India. Yoga was gaining popularity at that time, and people of diverse communities ended up joining it. As my family was on and off traveling from America to India, on my arrival in California during summer vacations, we attended Art of Living workshops of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, which would help gain mental peace. Would now like to share my grandmother's experience of California's cultural diversity and portray our views on it.
Hello everyone, my name is Supriya Satpute. I am Siddhi's grandmother. Let me share with you assumptions I had in my mind when I first visited USA. It was the year 2002. I had this assumption that in US majority of people would be Christians. But to my surprise, within couple of weeks, I realized that it is a diverse country which included Buddhists, Muslims and Hindus. It was a mixture of all cultures. During festival celebrations like Ganesh Puja, Holi, I even saw non-Hindus participating in it. Many people adopted the path of yoga to stay healthy. This was not just limited to yoga and celebrations. I came to know people also loved Indian food. It felt really nice to find out this is not a secluded country in terms of religion. Thank you.
Thus, California is one of the most diverse places as it is home to not only Hinduism but Taoism, Jainism, as well as Islam.